GardenWorks was started in 2013.
Pottery started in 2015.
Coffee started in 2017. Currently,
Legacy has the capacity to employ 25 youth.
25 youth.
25 youth. I started working at Legacy my freshman year into going to high school. It can be really hard for teenagers under the age of 16 to get a job, so that's how Legacy helps. Coming to work makes me feel excited.
Coming to work makes me feel good.
Coming to work makes me feel happy.
If you had to describe Legacy as a fruit or vegetable, what would it be?
If I could describe Legacy as a fruit, I would say a pineapple because I love pineapples and I love Legacy and I never get tired of pineapples.
I feel like Legacy would be a raspberry because all the little pieces of the fruit put together makes a raspberry and it's really beautiful and yummy.
I mean, like, it's the coolest job I've ever had. I like gardening. I like the people here. I like the environment. I like just being outside. It's a nice job. It really suits my personality.
So, what's a normal day of work look like for you?
Mostly weeding, but there's other stuff too. General plant care. And on Thursday mornings, we harvest whatever we're able to grow and give it to the CSA customers. CSA is basically, there's like a monthly subscription to the stuff we grow here. And then every week we give out whatever we're able to grow to the CSA subscribers. Thinking about it, it's pretty satisfying to be able to grow something from just a small seed and then grow like several pounds of edamame in like a month and then be able to give it to a bunch of people.
What is it like working at Legacy?
I love working here. That's why I've been here for so long, because I love my job. So we all do the same tasks. We pour, we dump. Dumping is just like dumping the slip out of the molds. We sand, we glaze. Favorite would be glazing because it's satisfying. And I do like painting, so this is really where I get to satisfy my needs.
How are you involved in the roasting process?
So for roasting, we usually have to do a profile and we follow it on the graph so we can get good beans. Like we just got a new coffee. We have to start from scratch basically, and we have to roast it multiple times to see which one would be the best. And that's why we do cuppings, especially with newer coffees, because we don't know what flavors are going to come out, and different roasts can have different flavors. I think it's going pretty good. The more you do it, the easier it gets. I guess like tasting notes is easier because you get more practice on what coffee tastes like.
What notes are you getting from the roast you're working on right now?
I'd say it's more chocolatey and fruity, like kind of like a trail mix, I guess.
After you leave it a chance.
I guess we're all holding our peace.
Yes,
Stick
together!
First! Have fun! Go to work!
The Works program is meant to
Meet kids where they are.
And help them grow from there.
Where were you before Legacy?
When I first started working here, I was so shy and I didn't talk like much or at all during a shift. They know how to make someone comfortable in your own space and where you are. So it's really, really helpful for me to like feel comfortable in the space that I'm in.
How did it feel starting? Like when you first were like, I have to go to my first market. Tell me, what were your feelings?
Oh, I had so much anxiety because I don't do well talking to strangers, and like my spiel, it was so bad. Like Hannah had to help me through it, and I was stuttering. It was so bad, but I improved.
What has Legacy taught you?
Legacy has taught me to get out of my comfort zone. I was like really quiet and I wouldn't say anything. Like when we'd have discussions, I would just sit back and let everyone else talk. I didn't want to say like something wrong and then get judged. But in reality, here you can't really say anything wrong, especially when you're tasting coffee, because everyone has different taste buds and gets different flavors. So there's really no wrong answer.
Legacy has taught me how to persevere in more ways than one. I would have to go to school in the morning on Monday and Wednesday, so I would wake up at 4 in the morning to get on Route 26 I would ride to the transit center, get on Route 21, and get to class about an hour early, do homework, finish my classes for the day. Immediately, I'd run to the bus stop so I wouldn't miss the bus, get back on 21, take whatever route was getting the closest to Legacy. There's several, and I would walk the rest of the way here. Having that degree is going to determine my future, but also having the money to be able to afford the cost of living and going to school is also important.
What do you think you're going to do after Legacy?
I decided that I want to go to a esthetician school that's just doing faces, and I also want to go to a regular college like HBCU or something for business management.
I want to do ecology, go out, study the wilderness. I want to focus on trees and plants and do climate activism and stuff like that once I masters. Being here really helped me, realize I want to do field work and stuff instead of being in the lab all the time, collecting the data.
Last Thursday, I got accepted into Florida State University, music education. And I feel like they've given me the confidence to sing louder and stuff.
What does Legacy mean to you?
Legacy means guidance. Shelly and them have guided me to how I am now. I can talk about anything that's bothering me, and they will help me and they will guide me in the right direction where I need to be. It's like therapy. I think it took a month. They could read me the back of their hand. They know what I don't like, and they know what doesn't make me comfortable speaking in front of people. Shelly doesn't force me to speak in front of people. I really appreciate that because I am working on it. Yeah, she pushes me the right way. I feel like most jobs don't actually care about their employees, but here, they care. You can talk to anyone and they'll listen to you, they'll hear your story, they'll talk to you.
I just never had a job like this. I mean, this is my first job. It makes me feel good that I come in every day and make stuff and then sell it to people and they like it. And it's also very supportive, especially if you're going through something. Shelly or Jenny, they'll talk through it and then they'll get you help if you need it.
Legacy launched the Youth Development Program in 2021.
Now, in 2022, all 4 levels in the program are filled. We're a family in such a way that we have arguments and the next day we're fine. Not arguments, but disagreements. And the next day that we're fine. That's family. That's a family thing. Everyone cares for each other. How I like to describe it is a family that comes and sit at the dinner table every dinner. They have a specific place, and when they meet up, that's what it reminds me of. And that's family to me.
Every time we go to work, we all get in a circle we would a family. To me, Legacy feels like a second home.
To me, Legacy is a second family.